Vietnamese summer rolls are not only incredibly fresh, light and delicious, they're also the perfect food to prep in advance for a super fun picnic or dinner party with your friends. I'm sure there are like a million ways to do this dish, so today I'm just gonna share with you my favorite style and how exactly to get that all set up and ready to go for up to like 10 people. And you know what the best part is? You can do this in like under an hour. So let's give it a shot. Alright, so for proteins, we'll be doing the classic pork belly and shrimp combo. But you know what, first let's show our veggie friends some love. Here I have some very firm 5-spice tofu, which I like to just quickly throw in some boiling water for like 2 minutes to wake it up a bit before we go in with the meat. And at this stage, I just want to very briefly cook the pork belly for like, again, 2 minutes to get rid of some unpleasant aromas. And now we can get some fresh water to make a very quick stock. Very simple. Add some salt, the white parts of spring onions, a few slices of ginger, which I recommend to crush a bit, white pepper, which I do not recommend to crush a bit, and finally star anise. Now return your pork belly, bring the stock up to a boil, and then simmer on medium-low for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, we can do some more prep, starting with our rice noodles. By the way, this brand, total coincidence, I swear. So simply cover this with hot water and set aside. Now we can peel and grate a few carrots and do the same to fresh cucumber, but make sure to remove the watery core before you grate. Okay, time to get out the pork belly, and I like to rest it covered for just a bit so it doesn't steam and dry out too much when we slice it. Alright, now here's a bowl of pre-peeled shrimps. I have tossed them in baking powder just for a little bit of extra snap before we got started, and then these go into the simmering water for like 5 minutes tops. And that's just enough time to quickly rinse our rice noodles, which are done soaking. Now we're gonna need some lettuce. I like romaine lettuce because it's very conveniently shaped for slicing like this, and by the way, this one's washed already, don't forget that. And of course, what would summer rolls be without some mung bean sprouts, which we only need to rinse well before we move to my favorite part, the herbs. So according to me, the must-haves here are mint, cilantro and Thai basil, but I'm sure this is not where the possibilities end. Either way, I like to just pluck off the good fresh leaves of the Thai basil and give them a quick rinse. For cilantro, on the other hand, the tender stalks are definitely good to eat. Don't ever throw those away. But then again, for mint, pick the leaves only. Oh, and just one thing, you guys, I highly recommend you keep that cilantro separate because, you know, we all have that one coriander drama queen friend. Am I right? I know you're watching. At this point, our proteins have cooled off a bit, so we can slice both the tofu and the delicious pork belly into slivers, and then move on to our final challenge, the sauces. First, I like to make a sweet hoisin sauce, where the store-bought sauce is pretty much all you need, but I like to add some water to increase the drizzleability, and a ratio of 2:1 works pretty well in my experience. For the second sauce, I like to make a very sour and salty fish sauce dip for contrast. So to a base of actual fish sauce, we add a lot of fresh lime juice and sugar, then some water to thin it out just a bit. And then finally we pour the sauce over some fresh garlic and, to be fancy, a few slivers of our grated carrot. All of these additions really mellow out this super pungent fish sauce. Check this out. We still have a few minutes to go, but we're already done with the prep. This is how easy this is. These rice paper sheets are the last thing we'll need, but you know what? That is the fun part. What we do now is we grab all the prepped ingredients, call a bunch of friends, and all there's left to do is set up camp, pour some water on a large plate, quickly dip your rice paper sheets in there, and everyone can go ahead and make the summer roll of their dreams. It's kind of like a burrito actually. You first fill the center, fold over the bottom, then the sides, then roll up all the way. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be a bit of a mess and most of your rolls will be ugly as fuck, but that is exactly what's so fun about it. In the end, this is the best reason to cook, creating fun and delicious memories with the people we like the most. I hope you enjoyed this video. Actually, let me know how you like to eat your summer rolls in the comment section. I'm pretty excited to hear that, and I hope to see you in the next video.
This video was brought to you by Andong's epic Patreon supporters. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the bell for weekly food inspiration from all over the world.